Okay, give this a try. It has been a while. If anyone's watching, hello. Give us a shout back if anyone's out there, but otherwise I'm just going to crack on and have a go at painting a miniature. It has been a time. It has been a while. Just grab my phone a sec. Okay, so I think tonight, last time we streamed, I painted this guy. There, the geezer, hello mate. We painted this guy up last time. So that was quite some time ago. So I haven't painted anything for a good long while. So we're going to just pick something small, have a go, and see if the hand holds out for a start. Hopefully I haven't got shakes or anything in my hand or anything like that, and this just works. It'd be nice if it just works, because then I can just do normal things. Right, let's grab some brushes. Oh, what brushes should we use? This one looks like it's in fairly good nick. Yes, we've got this little this sort of old timer here. Let's see if I can get a better focus on him. There we go. This kind of old timer with his blunderbuss there. We give him a bit of a paint up. He shouldn't be too difficult. Nice way to get back in the swing of things. Now, I would normally obviously paint with contrast, but I'm actually going to paint his gun in a kind of brass colour. So we're going to start. Why I'm going to start with his gun? I just feel like I want to start with the gun. Now, where's my little mixer? I don't even know where half my stuff is because I haven't used it in so long. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, I think the creator of the game has, you know, said obviously Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, all of those sorts of things. The Jim Henson's workshop sort of stuff is a massive influence on him and the game itself. As you can tell, it stands out. It stands out a mile. Certainly not a bad thing to be inspired by, right? Funny, it feels like when you get on a bicycle for the first time in a long time, your hands are just not quite sure what they're supposed to be doing. So we'll actually see this game at Salute in a few weeks' time. So it'll be interesting to see if the creator has he would have definitely done some new stuff for Salute, so we'll see it when we go and see the show. I don't know if if I do pick up anything, maybe I'll just pick up one thing, because we've got quite a few miniatures now for this game. And the game is quite a low miniature count anyway, so Chef's here. Hello mate, I just got back from the airport. Nice. Hope your daughter had a wonderful time and is having a nice birthday. Yes, this is a bit of a test of this is the hand I broke, obviously my right hand, so it's a test of, can I still hold a paintbrush and be accurate, and which, to be honest, that doesn't feel too bad. I feel okay. It's whether it gets fatigued, that's the thing I'm concerned about. But I guess at the end of the day, if it does, it just means shorter sessions. Given that I do try and paint a miniature in that sort of 2-hour window, perhaps that won't be a big deal. Great to see the Dipping Show back. Chef, have you got your Batman 89 Echoes 2 live? Yes, you had an awesome time. Great, excellent. Brother Nerdy, not been to my house last few days, so hopefully it's waiting for me. Oh, nice. Bloody chat's not working, is it? That chat box isn't populating. Never understand the chat system with Streamlabs OBS. Just seems to be so hit and miss. Luckily, I can see the chat anyway. Maybe it will start populating now. I don't know. Right, I need better. My eyes aren't quite focusing. I can't quite see what he's wearing. He's got like a frilly kind of neck piece on. It's his shirt and his trousers and boots. That's skin there, so I can definitely see some skin, and his knees are showing. His arms are showing. So you've got arms, knees, obviously his face, and his hands. The only skin parts. He's definitely a goblin of some description because he's got pointy ears. We're gonna find a suitable green. He's quite old, so I think he would have like an older green, so not quite as vibrant, maybe a more of a sickly green. What this one comes out like. U-Star Gamer, a mate. Yeah, I didn't say anyone I was going to do this stream. This is just me having a crack at doing it. No one feel they have to be here or anything. It's okay. Just a little thing. See where we're at. Maybe should have picked something bigger for my first paint job back. This guy has got pretty fine little areas. That's okay. We can touch up any mistakes. Actually, don't know if he might be a. I might have to get the box. He might not be a. He might not be a goblin. You know, he might be a gnome or something. I think he's actually a gnome. Yeah, no worries, man. No, he is a goblin. That's all right. Here he is on the box art there. No, he's this little fella down here. We have confirmation he is a goblin. I was thinking he was looking a little bit gnomish, like just like a very angry gnome. Oh, yeah. I hadn't forgotten the taste of contrast paint. Licking your brush with contrast paint on is not a good idea. Is that a face? Let me know if the music's too loud or anything, guys. So far, apart from like a little niggle in my hand, like, wouldn't call it pain, I'd call it just, I'm aware. This is okay. I'm painting okay. That's good news. Okay, is it a gnome or a goblin? Well, you chose goblin, you chose correctly. We'll come back and like do his teeth, and we won't leave him with green teeth. Oh, he could have green teeth, I suppose. Right, we want a nice brown boots on him. Go with some Cygor brown. Oh, the chat is populating now on the left-hand side. That's good. Possibly a little bit dark, but we can come back later and lighten them up a bit with a lighter brown. Yeah, with any luck, I can bring back Monday Night Retro this Monday. That'd be good. Been a long time. I've played a Commodore 64 or any of my retro computers. So that'll be good. He's going to be a real son of a gun to paint in here. Quite sure I'm going to get in there. I don't want him to be boring though, because I'm not going to do all I'm not going to do all browns and stuff. Now, if I remember rightly, this Space Wolf Grey is quite blue. Looks quite good for like denim and stuff. So I painted a zombie in this stuff once. I'm gonna give him like dungarees. Yeah, Moonstone is all set up behind me again, so I'll try and I haven't played a tabletop game in a long time as well, so I'll try and get a game this weekend with my son James if he wants to play, which I think he says he's up for, so cool. That's in the mood for the loot and Games Expo when it comes around. Yeah, no worries, mate. It's all good. All good. You got to go and deal with someone. I'll try and paint the smallest smoking pipe in the world. Even to get a brush to touch it would be good. Hey, boy, UK, hello, mate. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Thanks for coming and saying hello. You well, buddy? I would be doing the same, but my two smallest are at a rugby club trampoline night, so the whole club's gone there. I'm good, mate. I've been away for a while. I unfortunately broke my hand. You know, I won't go into details, but broke my hand being stupid, and I've been out of action for quite some time, so hence the slight joke of welcome to broken hand miniatures. But came out of cast last week, and just seeing how things are. So yeah, haven't been gaming, haven't been painting, so yeah, just seeing if I can do the things I was doing before, because there's definitely some damage that's been done. So not too bad, but you know, we are where we are. I don't know what to do here. Quite like the white shirt, like the denim trousers, the white shirt, but he's got this kind of ruff around his neck. I don't know what to do with. His hair is fine. Yeah, how are you, buddy? You all good? I'm going to do a quick bit of blending. Not that you can really blend black and yellow, but this is basilicum grey. I'm going to just try and, whilst that yellow is still wet, just merge the two colours together and just let them run into each other. I look like I got like a of a yellow flash and then some smoke coming out the end. Not too bad. Kind of thing with contrast paint is you can get away with quite a lot, so you can same with his hair. I might do the same grey. I can always highlight it up if I feel like it's too dark. Same with the pipe. Yeah, he's not looking. He's very tiny. I'll try and get you guys a better image, but he's very. He's a very tiny little guy, so details on him a bit hard. Been playing Dark Souls and Blasphemous 2. Yeah, now I'm back in action. I need to give the Blasphemous games a go. Turns out I own them both through things like Humble Bundles and other collections of games I've got them. So yeah, would you recommend like just going, you know, playing them both, or just jumping into two? Dark Souls, I've never gotten on with that. I absolutely love Elden Ring, and I'm really looking forward to the expansion coming out for that. I've never gotten on with Dark Souls yet. I love the Elden Ring game, so obviously no, so he is from a game called Moonstone. So this game here, it's a very whimsical tabletop game where all the characters are very Think Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, you know, Jim Henson's Workshop type stuff. So we have a whole board behind me set up for the game. I've painted buildings and all sorts for it. Like super high fantasy. Yeah. And basically what happens is, in the game, at the beginning of the game, you drop 7 D3s, sorry. They are D4s. And they scatter all over the board, and that's the Moonstone. And then your job is, you and the opponent have to get around the board whilst doing all sorts of things to each other and collect as much of that Moonstone as you can. And the winner is the person with the most Moonstone, not the person who kills the most people. So it's got a really cool bluff mechanic in it, where like I can tell you I'm doing a spell at certain power, and I could be completely lying, and you have to call my bluff from whether you think I'm telling the truth. If you're telling the truth, then I reveal, and whatever happens. But if I'm lying and you catch me lying, you then get to do bad things to my character and stuff like that. So it's a really cool fun game. And that bluff mechanic in it makes it very different from just rolling a bunch of dice at each other. Play either Blasphemous games, mate, both fun. Okay, cool. Well, I'll definitely check out the first one first then. Certainly watching you play them was cool. I'm procrastinating about the ruff around his neck. In a way, I'd like to leave it white, but then I want to leave his shirt white, and therefore it makes no sense for the ruff to be white. Look like I haven't painted it. So let me have a look at the box art a second. The box art tells me nothing. It tells me nothing. Yes, yeah, good poker face is really important. Yeah. And if they call your bluff and you're telling, so let's say I say, hey, I'm going to do this spell at you. I'm playing a pink 3, like, because there's basically 3 colors. There's green, blue, and pink, and there's 1, 2, and 3. And there's less of 3. You know, there's loads of 1s, there's a few 2s, and there's not many 3s. So if I'm saying I'm going to do this spell, and I'm playing it at a pink level 3, you look at your hand and think, oh, well, first of all, if you've got a pink 3 in your hand, you know the other person hasn't got it, so you can call their bluff. But if you haven't got it, you're then going, he could have a pink 3 in his hand, because if you call my bluff and I'm telling the truth, I show a pink 3, then I get to cast it again for free. Like, so let's say it does a whole bunch of damage to your character, I'm going to get to play it again and do a whole more load. So I can do a truckload, and even when I play it again, if I then say I'm going to play it again as a pink 2, and you call my bluff again and I'm telling the truth again, I get to do it again and again. So you've really got to decide whether you want to call that person's bluff or not. If you don't, it could go terribly wrong. But of course, if you don't call my bluff and I'm just lying through my teeth, then I'm going to get a way of doing all sorts. So it's a mechanic I've not seen in a board game or tabletop game before, and it works really well. It adds like another level to the game. So Really is quite cool. Yes, if you like that, almost like deceit playing, like, you know, trying to trick your opponent, it's really good at that. And like I said, the characters in it are really great, and all of the spells and abilities are all, like you say, like really high fantasy type stuff. You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna just do the Apothecary white on all of the shirt and everything anyway, and then I'm gonna still think about this rough and what we're gonna do with that. Yeah, and you've got like different factions. You've got obviously the human faction, you've got goblins, you've got gnomes, you've got fairy folk, you've got sort of woodland, you know, just so many sort of those sort of higher fantasy things. It's a really, I can't hide, I just highly recommend it. It's a great little tabletop game that anyone can get into. I definitely recommend it to everyone I talk to about it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to look at it, but on the channel I have done a bunch of Moonstone videos where I show the miniatures off, and you know, a whole bunch of there's even some gameplay on there where me and James have played together. Right, I need some grey sear. Sorry, I'm gonna make a bit of noise. I don't know if you guys hear this vibration thing, but this thing here, I don't know if you guys actually hear it or not. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Much appreciated. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Right. Been a while since I painted eyeballs, so let's see if I can paint some eyeballs. Well, I can still do that. That's good. Still works. Hands still steady enough to paint eyeballs. That's always a good result. So I do want a nice red. I'm gonna go with this bow red. Yeah, so if things are okay, the plan is to get back to doing I don't know how much like actual video content I'll do, but certainly want to get back to doing Monday Night Retros. Okay, I can't see. Yeah, Monday Night Retros and painting streams. That didn't go too well. When it comes to video content, I'm not sure what I want to do anymore, because I don't want to just be repeating what a lot of other people are doing, because you might as well watch their stuff. I'm probably gonna try and do streaming, because at least that is unique to me, like no one else can do my stream. Have you ever watched Toy Polloi? Is that the one who does the repairs? Lee, I think you may have mentioned that channel before. Yes, yeah, I've seen some of the stuff. I don't watch it regularly. I've seen some of the stuff you've pinged over, where he was doing repairs on it's He-Man, or I think you also sent where doesn't he like patch various figures together as well, and all sorts quite cool repairs on things. Mort, hello mate, you alright? Been a long time. I used to pin in paintbrush for small details. Yeah, you definitely could do that. Yes, you could definitely use a. I mean, I've got some very tiny paintbrushes. Being a bit lazy and not getting out one of those. This has got a pretty good tip to it, so I can get away with it. But yes, you can use cocktail sticks. You know, I'm very good, mate. Well, I'm very good. I unfortunately broke my hand, so I've been out of action for a few, well, about 6 weeks. So I'm just testing because this is the first time I've picked up a paintbrush that I am still able to do that. Yes, and so far I'm happy to say that it feels okay. It's a bit of a niggle. I've got a bit of a niggle going on. Yes, mate. Being stupid. Do stupid things, win stupid prizes. I won't go into too much details, but yeah, you know, we all do things we regret, and it is what it is. I can bet Mort probably is a Terry Pratchett fan. Yeah. there is, mate. I'll fill you in on. I'll fill you in on a beer sometime. More, are you going to? I know obviously it's not quite RPG, but are you going to Salute or UK Games Expo this year or anything like that? You must. I assume you're going to UK Games Expo. You must be doing some shenanigans up there. Ah, okay, yes, GaryCon. Yes, I've never done that. My wife actually gave me a green light for potentially going to Adepticon next year or Gen Con. I think I'd probably enjoy Adepticon more just because it's much more wargaming focused. I think Adepticon is Gen Con is more like a UK Games Expo, right? But yeah, it's like oh really? Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean it's not confirmed. You know, we haven't signed the papers or anything, but I would definitely like to go at least once. Yeah, same as I'd like to go to Essen at least once. Um, right, and get this. Yeah, Essen's like October time, isn't it? Yeah, I'm definitely up for Salute this year. And yeah, it'd be good to get over. I mean, we went to UK Games Expo last year, but it was very off the cuff. We just happened to be in the area. We were up for I can't think what it was. Like a family christening or something, I think. We were up that way, and on the way back, we basically just swung into Birmingham NEC, and I was like, my wife basically walked the dog around the area. Me and the boys went into UK Games Expo for a couple of hours. I mean, we were definitely rushed. I mean, you can't do UK Games Expo in a couple of hours. Actually, I saw you in the bar, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yes, yeah. That's just, I didn't even see you said it then, but yeah, I remember now. Actually, I saw you briefly, whilst Vicky and the kids were getting food out by one of the trucks at the Hilton, wasn't it? That was it. Yeah. I was getting very comfortable sat with you chatting, and I was like, oh yeah, I best go because Vic's outside. I could have easily just sat there with a couple of beers and just whiled away the afternoon. But then you remember you got family and stuff. Bit heavy-handed there. That was it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like I say, it was very very chilled. I could have easily whiled away the hours. I am painting Skelly. I am painting another character from the Moonstone game. So it's this guy here. His name is Boom Boom McBoom. Not named by Blackadder. Boom Boom Boom. Let me guess the rest of this poem. Did it go boom boom boom? How did you know, sir? Yeah, Skelly, this was again, as often as my streams are, an impromptu stream just to see if everything's working all right. Like, I wasn't sure what holding a paintbrush was going to feel like, and whether I'd have a steady hand or not, whether it would get tired really quickly. But so far, apart from feeling it in like the hand, like not in a painful way, just in a, hey, remember there's something wrong there, it all seems to be going okay. This is very watery. This needs a jolly good shake. 1 second. Sorry, this just needs me to hold this down and bake the hell out of it, basically. Some of these paints have sat still for months, so Unfortunately, they separate, so you end up with loads of pigment at the bottom and paint fluid, whatever the hell it is, medium. Yeah, that feels quite solid. That needs a proper, I'm gonna have to give that a proper mix. Yeah, it's not it's really hard to describe. I guess I can show you now. I'm on camera, but this bone here, it's basically these two fingers no longer sit in the sockets that they should sit in. So I've got kind of a raised area here, but actually I can push down on that and there's no pain. Weirdly, the pain is in the base of my hand round here, and in the tightness in my tendons. Like it hurts to like basically do that with your hand. Like, you know, in this hand I can go like, it's really hard to show on this camera, but I can basically do like, can't bend this hand back essentially. Now I think that might come back, because I think it's mostly the tendons and stuff where it's been in a cast for God knows how many weeks, because that's not anything to do with the actual hand, but who knows, right? Ultimately I'm able to hold a brush. I'm not using these two fingers, so I'm able to hold the brush. I've got the dexterity to, you know, move it, and it's steady. Like if I hold my hand, I've not got shakes or anything. So from that point of view, it's all pretty positive, right? So yeah, I'm not going to complain. It's all right. I'll make my chat bigger. I don't know if I can see all the chats. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking, that it's potentially just repair after being in the cast, and it will actually probably be, obviously I know I'm not going to get full function because that's what they've told me, so but some of this just feels like, I do feel like some of it will come back. And look, you know, I've got to try and look on the positive in that I can drive, I can paint, I can play, I can do everything that I want to be able to do. I might not be lifting weights anytime soon, but I wasn't planning on being some heavyweight lifter. It'd be nice to exercise and stuff, and doing some scratching on the barrel of the gun here as it's blasting out. But yeah, he's looking all right. He's looking all right. Now I am going to put a little bit of shade in his teeth, just because I want his teeth to stand out a little bit. He's got a very toothy grin. I'm going to give him some wispy white bits in his hair. With an older gent, some wispy white bits in his beard. Right, I need a brown, just a light brown, really. I haven't got a light brown, so I'll have to mix a dark brown with some white. So really, I'm not far off being done with this guy, if I'm honest. Picked a small miniature, so I, could get him done in a fairly quick time. How long have we been going for? Oh, I can't see. Oh yeah, I can. An hour. So an hour, and I think an hour for this type of miniature is kind of where you want to be, really. I don't like miniatures to take me forever. I pay, I paint to play, not display. So. Obviously needs to be based like the others, so I haven't based the last guy I painted yet, so we will do that, but you guys don't need to see basing. Pretty much the same as the others. It will be a bit of woodland basing, and then those kind of magical plants that I was putting on. Yeah, I think maybe just a little bit more highlighting on the skin, and that's about it, I think. Like a really pale green, maybe even a bit more white on that. Make some of the areas of his skin, like his ears, his eyes, tip of his nose. To make his face stand out a little bit. Well, that will dry down, so it won't be quite as bright once it dries. And yeah, I think that's about it. So let's give it a black. Let's quickly paint a black base on it, so it just looks a bit more complete. We'll grab some Abaddon black there. Fairly decent sized brush. Like I said, it doesn't matter because we're gonna base it anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's untidy. Normally I'd give it a second coat, but look, I'm gonna try and finish this up now. So let me give you a bit. Look, so yeah, we started off an hour ago with an unpainted mini, and an hour later we have a tabletop. He's back again. Oh, weirdly, the chat on the screen's now working, and the chat is not working elsewhere. So yeah, Exodus. Yeah, yes, mate. Yeah, that's definitely good, mate. Yeah, Nerdy's back. Nice work. Thank you very much. You know, now, well, his name is Boom Boom McBoom. That is his name. So yeah, he is already. But yes, there we go. There was a little angry goblin with his blunderbuster there, in his little denim, what do you call them, overalls. And yeah, once he's based up, he'll look all right, you know. But like I say, just a nice little quick 1 hour tabletop jobby. So that, you know, you've got something nice to play on the miniature. We'll get him varnished because the matte varnish will help bring the colours down a little bit, because contrast paint is quite shiny when it goes on, and I really find that when you matte varnish something with contrast paints, it really helps. Like, it definitely makes a difference. So yeah, there we go. He's looking all good. Yeah. And he'll go nicely with the others. So it means we've got of the unpainted stuff, obviously we've got a ton of it on the table, but we've still got some other ones to go. So we've still got this kind of Baron. Well, we've got a Baron von Fancy Pants. I don't know what his name is, but he's got very elaborate clothing and a big old sword, so we'll get him done. We've got the last of the goblins, so this kind of mushroom loving goblin. We can have some fun putting him together. We've kind of got like this mad scientist guy here, with his like potion that he's brewing. Bit of a traveler as well. He's got a nice big old backpack on. And then we've got the bar lady there, serving up the drinks. Yeah, so we'll get these ones done, but that was a test, and I think it was a successful test, and that's good because I painted for an hour, and the hand feels okay. So that is all good. Right, thank you very much everyone for dropping in and watching. I know it was a bit sort of impromptu. The plan will be, hopefully, you know, Monday night is Monday Night Retro. Wednesday night will be what I think I called the Wednesday workshop. So we'll be in here painting and stuff like that. That is hopefully the plan, and we'll see if we do it. But yeah, thank you very much everyone. I'm just going to end the stream. I won't go into I guess I can put an ending now up if I can remember. Let me see if my Steam Deck's still working. Yeah, I think I can press a button and it will work. Right, guys, thank you very much, and I will speak to you all soon. All right, so yeah, cheers all, bye bye.